Good morning and welcome to the Real Estate Walk and Talk. Today's question is, how much does a typical property management company mark up their maintenance costs? And if you have questions like this about all things rental properties, Jacksonville, or JWB, you can join us on our show, the Not Your Average Investor Show, every Tuesday and Thursday at 12:30 Eastern. You can register at jwbshow.com. So the question of the day, how much does a typical property management company mark up their maintenance costs to their owners? Well, it's a dirty little secret in the property management space that most companies actually, do mark up their maintenance costs to you as an owner. That's right, maintenance costs are actually a profit center for most property management companies. And it's a pretty big profit center too. The average markup is between 10 to 15%. So what that means is if you're an owner and you've got a plumbing issue and the plumber goes out to fix it and it costs $100 for that plumber to go out there, and welcome to those who are walking with me right now, we're talking about the average markup for property management companies on maintenance costs, 10 to 15%. And so if you've got that plumbing bill, it comes out, the vendor charges $100. What you're going to see if you're a client of most property management companies is a bill for $115. And just think about the cumulative effects of those additional charges on your portfolio over years and years and years if you're a long-term buy and hold investor. Think about the negative effect on your return on investment because of this. And take it one step farther. If your property management company is earning hundreds of thousands of dollars each year on the back of your maintenance costs, does their leadership team have an incentive to figure out new and better ways to decrease your maintenance costs? Probably not. Just never made much sense to me or to us here at JWB. Because as an owner of rental properties myself, and after helping literally thousands of clients do this and analyzing their portfolios, one of the things that's really, really clear is that maintenance costs and vacancy costs are going to be your biggest pain points as an investor. And our job at JWB, if we can get this right, if we can just decrease your maintenance costs and your vacancy costs, you're going to be a happy client. And when you're a happy client, you're going to go and tell your friends and your family about us, and you're going to buy more homes. And that's really how we can win together. Welcome everybody who's joining me. Everybody who's joining me on the Walk and Talk today. We're talking about typical markups for property management companies on maintenance costs. 10 to 15% is what typical property management companies mark up their maintenance cost. So that's how we can win together, right? There is a significant amount of resources that property management companies need to spend in order to facilitate maintenance items for their owners. It's a lot of work. I'm not going to lie about that for sure. It's a lot of work for JWB. It's a lot of work for other property management companies. But the way we can all win together is by making you happy. The best way to make you happy is to decrease your maintenance and your vacancy costs. And when you're happy and you have a long-term plan to buy many homes here in a market like Jacksonville, you're going to come back and you're going to buy those homes. So for us, it just never made sense to charge markups on maintenance costs. So we don't do it at JWB, right? We want to win together. And so when you're thinking about investing in an area, choosing your property management team is one of the most important choices for you. And if you're wondering if your property management company marks up your maintenance costs, they're not going to be very willing to talk about it most of the time, right? It's a dirty little secret. But ask them to see invoices on the maintenance from the vendors that come through. If they don't give you the invoices, you pretty much have your answer as to whether or not they are marking up your maintenance costs. For JWB, we don't mark up any maintenance costs. The only time you'll see a fee for our construction services are during a property turn, because we're coordinating multiple trades many times in a very short amount of time so that we can get the home ready and ready to go and get rented again to increase your return on your investment. And the great thing is, because we sign long-term leases, on average, those property turns only happen once every 4 years. And so that's the only time you'll see a markup for JWB is when we're doing the property turns. No markup on maintenance fees. And that's very different than the typical property management space. See, we've got KJ watching here on my team. Good morning, KJ. Always nice to see you, and welcome everybody else who's watching here. If you have any questions, drop a comment there, and I hope to see you guys on the show. We do every Tuesday and every Thursday at 12:30. We have an incredible guest tomorrow. Doug Orr is joining us, a guy who has actually built his own rental property portfolio, was working in a factory 5 years ago, started to learn the concepts that we all know and love here at JWB about investing in rental properties, and now is working is not working in the factory anymore, is living off his real estate income and continuing to grow his rental property portfolio. So you're gonna get a story of a guy really living out what we talk about every single day, and he'll be on the show tomorrow at 12:30. So I hope you guys join us. You can register at jwbshow.com. I hope you guys have a great rest of the day. Take care, everybody.